What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trey here back again with another video. Yes, I'm gonna start uploading more content, stuff like that. Now my voice is probably not the best right now. Kind of woke up scratchy, and to be honest, I really don't feel like talking. But I just feel like I want to continue to make videos and keep the channel active because the last video I was supposed to post maybe like a month or two ago, but things got in the way, and yeah, the video got delayed. So yeah, in this video, I just want to talk about how I believe that the Detroit Pistons is going to take a step back. Now, the reason why I think they're going to take a step back is because the number one priority this offseason was to make sure Cade Cunningham gets a secondary career. The secondary career don't even have to be a big time star. It could be like a Reeves or TM3, Trey Murphy the third. But they did not get anybody. They recruited KD. They tried to recruit Kawhi. They tried to recruit Trey Murphy. They tried to recruit Austin Reeves. Unsuccessful at each of those attempts. Now, I feel they was close to landing Austin Reeves until he decided to resign with the Lakers. And the reason why they was coming because they was willing to offer him the money that he was looking for compared to what the Lakers were doing, trying to lowball him and then try to actually offer a deal once the Detroit Pistons came to the fold. They actually when they became a serious contender to land Reeves. So yeah, that didn't pan out. And then they went to of course, they went to Trey Murphy the third. And by the way, these are not in no order because we don't know the order of how they went about trying to solve Cade Cunningham's second career. Who could fill the void of the second career for Cade Cunningham, right? And boom, they went to Trey Murphy the third. Detroit is, I mean, not Detroit, but the New Orleans Pelicans, they are just looking for two firsts, three firsts for everybody. It feel like they asked for first for their big man, Missy. They asked for three firsts for Herb Jones, even though Herb Jones just came off one of his worst seasons as a pro. And that was because maybe he was just recovering from shoulder surgery, but it's weird. They still asked for three firsts, right? They asked for first for everybody on their team. Mind you, they was a 20-some win team, and they don't even have a pick. They didn't even have a pick this past year, first round pick. So I'm not sure what direction they going in. So boom, they try to get KD. Now, I feel like a guy like KD, let's just say the Rockets get off to a slow start, right? And the Rockets are probably in need of people to fill that void. Now, I can see a scenario. I'm not talking about probably this season per se, but it could happen. But maybe the next season, they probably have to reevaluate what KD's going to do. And I would be all over it because, yeah, as it stands, they still be relying heavily on Cade Cunningham. Now, I feel like it's still going to be one of the best defenses in the league, maybe top 5 to 10. I don't think they're going to be the upper echelon like they was before, but never know. But I think they'll probably be around the 5-10 area. Now, once the KD pursuit failed, now the actual pursuit that was actually I can see that happening because Kawhi Leonard was actively trying. I don't know, he was actively trying to get traded. The Clippers were trying to actively trade him. We really don't know, but yeah, that was an option on the table. And Detroit, I don't know how Detroit wasn't able to land him. Now I understand Kawhi only wanted to sign with two teams. I mean, only wanted to go to two teams, which was the Spurs and the Raptors. But they definitely could have found a way to try to get Kawhi Leonard to agree to something. I truly believe that. Now, Kawhi Leonard can easily make this team a title contender because not only he gonna bring his defensive presence, he's not gonna be relied upon to be the main scorer every night. Then him and Cade Cunningham can offset it in that way. Instead of having Cade Cunningham not only be your main scorer, be your main facilitator, and your main ball handler. Nobody on this team was really taking the load off Cade Cunningham. That's why in my last video, which I will link in the description below, where I talked about how Kay Cunningham needs like really a point guard, but mostly a freaking secondary career to help him out because you can see he was wearing down late in games, and then it just feel like his passes just left you scratching your head because like why are you trying that in that moment? And then he would lose the ball off his foot. Like I don't know, it was a rough like ball handling stretch for him in the playoffs, and really you can say majority of his career. Now we will see if Detroit try to circle back on this, um, circle back in the trade deadline or mid season. Now, Laurie Markin wouldn't be bad per se, but he's not a ball handler. Like I truly really believe if Detroit want to freaking continue to actually be a top team in the East, they cannot be just relying on being a great defensive team and try to bully ball their way throughout the East, right? Because there's a ceiling to that, right? Matter of fact, look at JB Bickerstaff previous stint with the Cavs. They continue to be very and very as a defensive team, but at a point, there's a ceiling to that. There's a real big ceiling to that because now you in a situation is like you're getting better and better on defense, but is the offense coming along? And I just feel like that was the main issue with the Cavs. Like their offense was just not matching the level to their defense. Like there was multiple times where they said the players kind of like tuned out JB Bickerstaff, like his messaging and stuff like that. Like I honestly feel like we are kind of heading in that direction if they not careful. They got rid of Isaiah Stewart because he was complaining about his role, right? Jalen Duren, he's still a free agent. He's still wanting $40 million, even though I feel he's not going to get that. He missed the opportunity to play. They rely upon him to resign. They're going to have to resign Sarah Thompson. He's one best defender, probably the best defender in the league, best perimeter defender. So they keep on playing around. And they just continue to be in the same position they be at. They're not going to see like the fruits of their labor, especially like when it comes to like drafting good talent and not capitalizing on said good talent. They can continue to do that, and they're going to continue to be in this position where their ceiling is a second round exit. I feel like they need to be way more aggressive this year because like they are prone to have a bad season if this is not solved quickly actually. So yeah, that's all I got for today's video. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. This is your boy Trevor. I'm out.